closer in time.
Right now, today. The First World War. Just one short century after the so-called Age of Enlightenment, the world went to war. Aside from its global scope, the First World War was unique in other ways. It straddled a point in time that saw the emergence of relatively new and deadly battle theater technology, such as the airplane, tank, machine gun, submarine, and chemical gas. The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand of Austria, the presumptive heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary, and his wife Sophie, Duchess of Hohenberg, by a group of Bosnian Serb revolutionaries famously foreshadowed the wider conflict to come. However, the assassinations could not be regarded as the cause in the normal way we think of the word, as in throwing a baseball causes it to fly through the air. The perception of ties between the revolutionaries and the Serbian state, indignant indifference towards the killings by some Serbian officials, and overt praise of the killers in some corners of the Free Serbian press outraged Austria-Hungary. 1 month after the assassinations, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. While Russia and Serbia had a history of mutual accord, notably dating to about 1 century prior to the war declaration, at the time Russia and Serbia had no such formal arrangement. Despite 2 days later, Russia mobilized in defense of Serbia. Considering its gargantuan geography and the vast regional and global web of established nation alliances, Russia's mobilization may have been the ultimate tipping point. The very next day, the German Empire and Russia declared war on each other. 2 days later, the German Empire and France declared war on each other. The next day, the German Empire declared war on Belgium, and the United Kingdom declared war on Germany. And like a barroom brawl, one nation after the other piled on. In the ensuing months, what began as a trifle of local discord widened and intensified, lasting over 4 years, tolling 20 million lives. Woodstock. Spanning 4 summer days and attracting some 500,000 attendees, the Woodstock Music and Art Fair, known nowadays simply as Woodstock, tallied 3 fatalities, which, when compared with the First World War, seems paltry, but yet at the same time tragically excessive, given that it was not a global war, but rather a music and art fair. With growing anxiety and disgust by many of the younger generation over a mismanaged war in Vietnam, nuclear weapons, ecological exploitation, discrimination, and the yet unfaded backdrop of the JFK, Dr. King, and Bobby Kennedy assassinations, Woodstock too straddled a time of transformation, a counter-cultural headwaters, roiling with civil rights, anti-war, and environmental activism. Circumstances leading up to the festival portended failure. A farm dedicated to agricultural commerce located in a remote part of New York with only one access road, the proposed venue was booked over a summer weekend amid threat of swelter and promise of downpours. Moreover, the farm owner Max Yasgur and wife Miriam drew considerable resistance from neighbors, and the local police forbade its off-duty force from being hired as security. Despite the conditions and tension, in retrospect, Woodstock's success stands as legendary, serving as a gold standard for the many music festivals that would follow. Performances featured acts that were not only top bills of the day, but would continue to transform music for decades to come. Many of the original performing artists are still currently or recently active. Now located on the original site, the pristine Bethel Woods Center for the Arts, featuring an amphitheater, museum, and museum theater among many other amenities, commemorates the event. Woodstock is closer in time to the First World War than we are now to Woodstock, by about 3 years, and counting.